The Young and the Restless spoilers show that sparks are about to fly. Sally Spectre has been trying to get the Japid Collective job by being Lauren Fenmore's assistant. However, upon asking her about the job, Lauren was very apprehensive. Sally just showed up in Genoa City and took the job as her assistant just to try to nail the other gig. Not a good look. In the meantime, Lauren has spoken to Jack Abbott about hiring Summer Newman to take the position, and it looks like she's going to accept. This is where the drama is going to start. The Young and the Restless spoilers. Sally and Summer are about to clash over Japid Collective. Sally isn't going to let the job go that easily and has enlisted the help of Theo Vanderway to try to find out who Lauren offered the job to. No doubt Theo will get her the information, then it's just a game of what Sally will try to do. She already tried the dying from an illness to pity me approach, so she'll have to try something else here. Will she try to set Summer up with something to get her fired, flat out prove that she's better, or something else? I honestly don't have a clue what she's going to do. What do you think? How is Sally going to get the job from Summer? Let us know in the comments below. Amanda told Devin she wanted to know about the man he'd become. She didn't want to hear about his work or Hillary. Devin said he'd grown up in foster care, and he shared how lost he'd been. He's had one bad experience after another, and he had acted out a lot. He hadn't trusted anyone until he met Lily and her parents. He said Neil and Drew had taken a chance on him because they had seen his potential. Devin told Amanda there were no words to describe what a profound impact that had been on his life, and he was grateful to the Winters family. He later discovered that Tucker McCall was his biological father, and Catherine Chancellor was his grandmother. He said his relationships with this new family had started off slowly because he had resented them for being so rich. He had built walls, and eventually he had learned to move forward and to always remember he could make tomorrow better. When Phyllis entered her suite, she was surprised when she saw that Nick was waiting for her. Nick said he'd been hard on her, and he'd said things he hadn't meant. He said he hadn't appreciated how Phyllis had handled things with Faith once she realized Faith had been drinking. He stated he'd been stressed out, and he apologized because Phyllis hadn't deserved that. Phyllis also apologized, and she said she hadn't told him about Faith drinking, and had attacked him instead. She asked how she could make it up to him. Nick gave her a single red rose, and said he was about to ask her the same thing.